Welcome to a total legit guide for Warframe with me, Master Moon, and I'm going to beat the shit. I'm going to teach you about being a beginner in Warframe. Little note, this guide does not take into account anything related to the Duviri paradox. This is only for the origin system side of the game. Not that you have anything to do in Duviri anyways, but just for future reassurance. There you go. As you can see, I'm a master. Look, I even got a certificate. Yes, I know, it's very authentic. Now that you're convinced and acknowledge the fact that I am in fact the one and true master in all of Warframe, we can start with learning the basics. Lesson number 1. Please read the tutorial manual. I'm pretty sure that you can't continue the game without it. So yeah, just go ahead and do that. That'll be $50 by the way, just so you're aware. You know, this dojo didn't just sprout out of thin air. And getting slaves to build things for you is very hard these days. Lesson number 2. The star chart. Once you're done reading the tutorial manual like the good boy you are, you will then be presented by the star chart, or what we like to call the fucking game. In the star chart, you will be able to slowly progress by doing missions that vary between killing enemies with a timer, killing enemies but they slowly run to you, and killing a specific enemy very slowly. It's very interactive and fun. Once you've made your way to a junction, you will need to complete a few of these tasks and donate a part of your soul to the good of the dojo. Then you will be able to fight this little bitch. Yeah, look at him. Look at him go, you fucking idiot, you little bitch. Well, unfortunately for you, I am the fucking master. Yeah, get out of here, little bitch. This is the way of the fucking dojo. Man, what the fuck? What is happening? Once you put this annoying little bitch in their place, you will be able to ascend mortality. Wait, no. You will be able to move to the next planet. Wait, is that it? Sheesh, that fucking sucked. Lesson 3. How to be awesome. To get awesome power in Warframe, we use these things called mods, or modern operational degenerate stats. This term is something that I myself personally created due to my low general IQ. Mods basically just increase your stats. Depending on your own playstyle, you can create different builds with different mods. But for now, we shall focus only on these basics. This mod set will give you enough power to annihilate anyone in your path in the early game. Might get you late too. You want to focus on getting these mods fully upgraded. In order to upgrade your mods, you must direct your attention to this wonderful machine. I know it might seem confusing, but that's because it is. To upgrade your mod, you just press here, do that, and click this, and there you go. That's the whole entire thing. When you put mods on, remember to match the symbols to the mod, so it lowers the amount of capacity that the mod takes. So you want to do this shit. Not this shit, not that shit, this shit. Otherwise, you will have even less capacity, and you look like more of an idiot than you already are. Lesson 4. The weapons. Warframe has like at least 3 weapon types. You got your primary gun, secondary gun, and your melee weapon. Very self-explanatory. There's a very wide range of weapons, like holy shit, there's a lot. For example, you have the... And yeah, that's about half of them. Using the weapons requires focus, dedication, and the very fast fingers. You can spam the fire button as much as possible. Weapons here are not like regular shooter games. They're more about covering functions rather than replacing each other when out of ammo. For example, you might want to have a hard-hitting single target weapon, an AoE damage secondary, and your melee is a giant sword for clearing large crowds. Or you can just use one gun, very fast, all the fucking time, because it doesn't really matter in this game. Just like the frames, you want to aim for a build of pure stat buffs in the early game. So you want this for most rifles, this for secondaries, and this for most basic melee weapons. Lesson 5. Open worlds. Along the way you will come across 3 main areas. Cities and the Plains of Eidolon, Fortuna and Orb Valleys, and whatever the fuck the third infested one is called.
What the hell is this?
These areas are open world areas, because they open a whole new world filled with a whole bunch of why are these called open worlds? I mean, I get that it's an open area and all, but if there's nothing to do here, then it's just a place. Each of them will have an introduction quest to the place, but here's what you really need to know. The whole point of these areas is to get a bounty, go do what they want, come back and get a reward, and a bunch of sending which you use to level their faction and buy stuff. What you mainly want to do here, especially like in the early game, you just want these mods from cities and that's really it. You can come here if you want, but these places are a lot more important later in the game, especially because some of the bounties just scale with level. It's like they is fucking teasing you the whole game just so you play it more. You know what's the best thing about this game? The floofs. like they're fucking floofs. They're plushes. They're called floofs. Yeah, I might have had an addiction. Lesson 6. PvP. Don't fucking touch this. I'm looking at you. Don't do it. Just don't fucking do it. I'm looking at you. Lesson 7. Co-op. Honestly, unless you have someone to guide you along this fucking hellscape, and that person is willing to take the time to just play along with you on like lower stats, I would recommend not playing co-op. Co-op is kind of like someone telling you that there's a really nice cake, but by the time you arrive, someone just ate it. Everything goes so quickly in co-op in the early game, so it's not really worth it in my opinion. Unless you're cracking void relics, which... Lesson 8. Primes. Hey, are you a loser? Do you want to look as cool as me? The one and only Warframe master? Well, listen up, cause I've got just the thing. Primes. Primes are exactly what they sound like. They're the better looking and stronger forms of Warframes and weapons. To get yourself a Prime, you need to either work yourself to death in real life and pay with your hard-earned salary, or work yourself to death in Warframe and wait 500 years just to get a cool looking thing in a video game.
I have a question for God. Why?
To get primes, you need to get relics. These are just rewards for missions. Next, you need to crack them in a void feature mission, which will then give you a reward. This is the only place in the early game that I would actually recommend you go into public, because you can just choose other people's reward, in case that they got something better. To build a prime item, you need to get all the parts from the relics. It's a bit like building a frame. After that, it's just like every other item, you know, just primed. You've made it to the end. Honestly, I didn't think you could do it. After all, not everyone has the same awesome natural talent that I have. But you did it, kid. Now go out there and show everyone why I am the master at everything, because I was able to teach all of this to someone like you. But you didn't teach me anything. Huh? Of course I did. Shut the fuck up, go play the game now. Warframe might not be the best game, but it's very fun. I can't teach you everything, but hopefully this video was able to at least give you an idea of the basics. I recommend checking out other videos and guides or getting a friend to teach you how to play the game, because this game is huge. But don't let that deter you. Just take it one step at a time and just enjoy the game however you like to play it. Whew, finally done with that. Damn, that kid really owes me for this one. Where are they anyways? This ship looks empty as hell.
Who the fuck are you?
Huh? I'm here to help.
Wait, are you?
What's happening?
Where is the kid? Quick.
I don't know, but someone had to release a guide, so I came here.
I gotta find that kid. Nothing is stable anymore.
Yeah, tell me about it. Anyways, wanna get ice cream?
Are you serious?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go.